defense. Let's see how that would go. All right, 49ers, opening possession, 2nd and 10. Trey Lance, welcome to the NFL. Meet Budda Baker. He's going to take it back. It's Lance's first career interception. There will be more, but there will be plenty of touchdown passes as well. Take another look at this. Whoop, right into Budda's hands. Cardinals would go on to score, and they would take a 7-0 lead. Okay, here we go. 4th and goal. We're going to run it with this guy. Stretch out. Stretch out. Does not extend the ball. Gets stuffed at the line. What a play by this Cardinals defense. 3 players. Isaiah Simmons lowers it. The low man wins.
Should have gone over the top.
That's Trey's parents.
Yeah. Should have went over the top.
Right? That would have been a cool highlight, too.
Again,
well, easy for you to say.
Rookie. We should have got over the top.
Why don't you do a flip, Trey?
Front tuck in that end zone.
Kyle, you were calling out, saying, hey, we need something out of you, Bosa. He plays a good play there.
Bosa was not the problem.
He was not the issue. Here's Debo on a little pitch. He's going to take it, and they generated offense where it didn't seem like there was much in this one. It's 10-7, okay? 10-7. Niners lurking. The Lance family happy again. But DeAndre Hopkins is ice cold. Look at that catch on Josh Norman.
It looked like an alley-oop in basketball.
It was the only place you can throw it. Maybe the only receiver who can catch it that way. He's so
great
good.
Catch, yeah.
Great catch. That one gives them a 10-point lead. They would score a field goal. They would kind of cut it to 7. But the Cardinals defense, shut it down. They pull out a tough divisional win against what was a really good 49ers defense. Kyler, 5-0. First time the Cardinals 5-0 since 1974. We said that on Friday.
They were in St. Louis that
In St. Louis. Jim Hart and Dan Deerdorf. Kyler, what do you have to say?
That's cool.
I think the defense, defense played great. They held us down all game. It's it's a divisional game. These games are going to be tough. It's not always going to be sweet and pretty and flashy and have all the touchdowns and stuff like that. You kind of got to capitalize when you can. That's a great team over there. It was definitely, to our standards, maybe an ugly one offensively, but we got it done, and that's all that matters.
Cardinals remain the only undefeated team. Shregs, I've been talking Kyler. I love Kyler. But it really showed me that they didn't need him to break the game open for them to win. I think I learned a lot about that. They kept it. The Niners kept it close the entire time. It was defense that stepped up. It was Budda Baker. It was the fact that if Kyler doesn't have a perfect game, the defense can step up like that makes them even more scary to me than what all these highlights Kyler's done through 4 wins before.
Yeah, and this was the classic letdown game, right? Like last week, we finally beat the Rams. We're feeling good. Oh, they got a rookie quarterback. We'll be fine. The defense stepped up. The 49ers kept on going for it on 4th down. Time after time after time. And the Cardinals defense was like, no, guys, it's not happening. The shot's closed. Look at this. They went 4 for 5 in stopping, and the only time they didn't was a 4th and 5 in the 3rd quarter. But all those 4th and 1s and 4th and 2s, we're going to stuff you. And they did so in heroic fashion. We saw this one, and we'll see it again. Look at Isaiah Simmons on the bottom of your screen, just getting to him. I'm a top 10 pick, dude. I can do this. I love the way that this Cardinals defense put the lockdown on Trey Lance here, who had his struggles and showed flashes, but the Cardinals defense was not going to allow this to be one of those letdown games. Tremendous performance. They carried them yesterday, not Kyler, not the offense. And it was the Arizona defense, which has us saying they're the lone undefeated team. We got to take them seriously. They are for real.
Yeah, they are for real. Like you talked about, that defense is stepping up. They're much improved than they were last year. You watch Isaiah Simmons, Zaven Collins, a lot of those young football players out there. There's a lot of team speed on that defense. But, this is what I thought was going to happen. The 49ers are a little bit banged up right now. So Arizona should have came in there and won that football game. But this is a long season. And so we can talk about how exciting it is to be 5-0, but I've been undefeated at a certain point of the season. Heck, one year we even started 6-2.
We're too excited.
And finished 8-8.
But you see Watt out there making plays like this. It's great.
They balling, but it is a long season, and in that division, to get this monkey off your back,
what about this division? They beat the Rams.
To get the Rams, but you're gonna have to see them again. Yeah. And if the 49ers are a little bit healthier, a different type of football team. If Jimmy G's back in there, and now Trey Lance is kind of just that guy who's coming in to give a break to Jimmy G to run some of those type of plays. Obviously Trey Lance didn't throw the football very well. And so I'm saying maybe right now he's not the answer. He's not giving you the best chance. Not having a guy like Kittle out there.
DeAngelo, the Cardinals haven't been 5-0 since the 70s. This is
I
pretty impressive,
understand that.
right?
It's impressive, but it's a lot more football left. And I told you, it's times we were 6-2, didn't make the playoffs, finished 8-8 playoffs.
What makes you nervous? The division?
You saw Kyler holding that shoulder. At any point, if he is banged up and he's not able to play the way he typically plays, they're a different football team. We saw it last year. Yeah, and so, to me, in the league, you got to stay healthy. And the way he plays the quarterback position, sometimes, you're going to get hit. He's a small dude.
Trey Lance got to go over the top on that play.
I'm not going back and away from that. It's a different ball game.
I honestly think they might win the game if he does that, but that's besides the point. This was my favorite Cardinals win of the year. And, they smoked the Rams, and they had the 5-sack game against the Titans and everything. And the defense was fine. I don't think the defense was terribly challenged. I just didn't know this team could win ugly. Like, everything about them is pretty. Like, their offense, their quarterback, their head coach, and, it's just all so pretty. And so, they're pretty boys. And they weren't yesterday. Kyler was not great. Kyler fumbled a couple times. Kyler did not light it up. They didn't do anything crazy in the run game, and it still didn't matter. And this is one of those divisional win, apologize for nothing. I didn't know they could win this game. I know they could beat the Rams because they have the firepower and everything. I thought this is the game they lose. We uglied it up. We broke your nose.
It's got a country club feel, right? All these veterans go there.
Yeah.
You get your final contract.
And this was like the caddies swim at Bushwood. They can be the wild boys
I'm
too.
with
This
you.
showed me a lot more than just beating the Rams, which was great, but it's my favorite win of the year.
My favorite win, too. They do not need Kyler to go off to get wins. Now, guess what a treat we get, guys, in Week 6. They have to go to Cleveland to take on the Browns. That should be fun. We've got highlights for you all 3 hours of our show on Good Morning Football. Let's go Broncos, Steelers!
All right, Broncos, Steelers. Should they bench Ben Roethlisberger? Is he done? Do you sit him down? Ben throws a touchdown early in the game, lit up the place, and then up 17-6. Look at Ben again! To Claypool, a touchdown. Look at him, he's thanking the Lord above, and I don't blame him, but Teddy Bridgewater says, hold on, we want to steal this one and really flip the table. Down 8, 4th and goal. Looking, picked. Teddy tried, they gave a shot at the end, but this was Pittsburgh from start to finish. They get to 2-3 with a home win. Ben had something to say.
And now we got to head down to Washington. Jameis Winston has 0 giveaways in 3 of his last 4 games. That changed today, but not on this play as he takes a heave right before the half. And I was dumbfounded watching this guy go up and go catch that ball, Callaway. What are you doing, Washington? We'll watch that again. Just go up. Everybody's kind of just watching him. That was a big play in the ball game right before halftime, and the Saints just continued that momentum after that.
Lots more highlights.